Hello, once again, my YouTube subscribers and my newcomers. I am your host, Josie Latimer, coming to you with a rejoiceful ending to this particular story. Remember little RJ, who was left in the hot bus last year, and there was no justice for him. No one had been charged, just like everyone's fighting for justice for Malia Davis. And it's been going on, 3 months now? Nothing has been done. Well, finally, justice has been served, you guys. This little boy was left in a bus at Discovering Me Academy in Houston, Texas. He went on a field trip with his daycare workers to Doss Park. So it was a group of kids on the bus, and actually everyone got off the bus, and I guess little Raymond was asleep. And so they left him on the bus. They didn't try to go back and investigate the bus. They didn't even miss him in the academy. They didn't count the kids. And actually, they didn't have any cameras around. And that's what his parents are fighting for now. Now, these parents always wanted a kid because, age catches up with you. And so God blessed them with little Raymond. And he was born, and they were so happy with him because of the fact that they didn't have any, kids at a later age. And God blessed him with little Raymond, and they gave him everything. And the mother said every time he would leave, he would say, "I love you, Mama. Bye, Mama. I love you. I love you too." That was her only son. She finally was blessed with him, and they took him away from them. Now, finally, justice has been served. The person responsible is Maurice Mitchell. He is charged with negligence of this baby. He's actually charged with connection with the death of him. Actually, they said the death of him on the news. And it's because of the fact that nobody inspected. There was no inspections going on. They should have had cameras. They left this little boy to die on a bus of 113 degrees for 4 hours. 4 hours, you guys. That is so horrific. But look, another good thing came out of this particular story is that the mother found out 5 months later that she was pregnant with another little boy. Isn't that wonderful? So you know what? That tells me that this little boy was an angel. He really was. And when I did some commentary before about Malia Davis story, someone actually had the nerve to leave a comment in my comment section, and they said, how do you know? How do you know that she's an angel? How do you know she's in heaven? Well, when good things happen, like it did for that camera, for Darian Vance to get caught on that camera, it had to be. When good things happen like that, because just think, if we didn't have that, we wouldn't have had anything to go on. There would have been no evidence left nowhere, just like the mother slid out of the house and there was no evidence of her coming out. But there was evidence of him, and that angel was in that basket on camera. So that's when things like that happen, unless you're tapped into the universe of God, then you probably wouldn't understand that. The person that did leave that comment. And anyway, a baby, the sins are not even on them. It's on the person that thinks like that. The person that thinks that a baby is not an angel, then they are not tapped in to the universe nor God, to think that a little baby that God created on this heaven and earth, and when he takes them away, that they're not an angel. And the reason I say this little boy, Ray J, was an angel, because his mother had another little boy. Angels know things, because, see, she wanted a kid and she had problems even having him. She said she was trying so hard. That hurt that lady? She tried so hard, and finally she had the perfect little boy, and they took him away by leaving him on that hot bus. That was horrific. So now they're fighting for cameras, and they fought for the justice of little Raymond, RJ. They fought for him just like the world is fighting for Malia. And finally, this happened last year, but this year, right now, today, justice has been served. The man's name is Maurice Mitchell, and he is charged for not doing inspection and so forth and so on. But what got me, and also they filed a lawsuit, in which they should have. And what got me is when she said the little boy was like, I love you, mama. Bye, mama. I love you. That just touched, that just, ooh. And so now she has another little boy, but he'll never take the place of little RJ. He won't. But RJ, like I said, is an angel, because for that to happen, when things like that happen and positive things come out of such a horrific situation, and it is of a baby, then it's nothing but an angel. That's just my personal point of view. Everybody have their own views, but that's my personal point of view. The little boy um, went to heaven, and then God gave her another son. I mean, this was just 5 months later, you guys. And then the thing of it is, you know how you talk to people, and I talked with someone, and they said, yeah, they heard that the someone they knew that had worked there said that the kids was outside playing, and that little boy was still on the bus, and they still didn't even, you know how talk goes around, and you hear stuff from different people, and they was like, I heard that kids were playing outside, and those people still didn't miss little RJ. That's sad. That means they are really negligent. Anytime a whole human being is missing and you're being paid to watch him, I mean, my God. So when they checked them off for the bus, they probably didn't even do that, or they missed him. Somehow, something went wrong, and it was horrible. So I am so happy that a good ending came out of it. These parents are now parents again of another little boy, got pregnant 5 months later, and to top that off, justice has been served. And the parents are so happy that someone is paying for this situation. And again, the daycare name was Discovering Me Academy. Discovering Me. Well, yeah, they discovered little Ray J in the bus dead. And they call that Discovering Me Academy. You know, kids are supposed to be learning about stuff. He should have been playing with the other kids inside when they got off of that bus from that field trip from Doss Park. And that didn't happen. And I understand the little boy was on the bus, and he probably was trying to knock on the window while all the other kids were outside playing, because, you know, a bus sits up high, and nobody heard him. Nobody, that was horrible. That was hell. 113 degrees for a 3-year-old baby to be trapped in a seat. And I think they said he probably undid the seat to try to get out and knock on the window, but nobody heard. So yes, they need to pay for that. That Discovering Me Academy do have to pay for what they did to this little baby right here. So with that, you guys, what do you think? Just like this little boy got justice for Malia, because this happened in Houston, Texas also. So his parents have justice for him. They now have another little baby. So this story is coming out to be better. And that's what we want for Malia Davis' story. We want a positive ending, that someone will pay for killing 4-year-old Malia Davis. Let's not forget Malia Davis Day in Houston, Texas. This little boy got publicity also, but Malia, her publicity was really huge, and they even honored her a day, the mayor of Houston. So, but let's remember all kids that's been abused. Let's remember all of them, because it's so many, and we hear this day in and day out. So with this, please click like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this happy ending through a tragedy. Okay, I'm going to close now, but don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.